कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकि कोकिलम्। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताया पतये नमः। जयत्याश्रितसन्त्रास ध्वान्तविध्वंसनोदयः प्रभावान् सीतया देव्या परमव्योमभास्करः परमव्योमभास्करः।
श्रीमते निगमान्त महादेशिकाय नमः। Rama and Lakshmana were in the august assembly of Sugriva. They heard of Sugriva's relationship with his elder brother Vali, later the altercation, the animosity, and finally Vali holding Sugriva's wife Rama in his custody and excommunicating Sugriva to the mountains and the forests, and thereby Nala, Neela, Jambavan and Hanuman joining Sugriva for his cause and in his journey. Sugriva finally realizes that Rama and he, both of them, were sailing on the same boat because Rama's beloved wife Sita was abducted by the demon king Ravana, and his wife was abducted by his very own brother, the king of Kishkindha. So they promised to help each other. As a witness to the promise, they light up the fire and they go around the fire holding their hands. While Rama and Sugriva went around the fire helping, vowing to help each other, that is when Sita's set of eyes, left eye, akin to the petal of a blossoming lotus, the left eye of Vali, akin to smolten gold, and Ravana's left eye, akin to blazing fire, winked simultaneously, says Valmiki. Sita kapindraha kshanada charanam rajiva hemojvala nobamani Sugriva Rama pranaya prasange vamani netrani samam sphuranti. While they vowed to help each other, Sugriva was a bit wary. He was a bit doubtful about Rama's valor and prowess, though at the outset Rama did look like one of the greatest Kshatriyas of those times. He wanted to check and test if Rama could stand the might of Vali. So Sugriva takes Rama to the forest and shows him large, tall sāla trees. Now these trees called the sal trees or the sāla trees, probably people who are living in the US may be aware of the redwood trees in the west coast, if I'm right. They're so huge and tall that even tunnels are bored into the trees and vehicles ply in that tunnel. Those devotees who have visited the famous Paramavishnu Loka or Angkor Wat in Cambodia will be aware of those tall trees in Bantai Sre, Bantai Samre and those areas. You see those tall trees. And there are plenty of such tall trees found in the western Ghats of Bharatadesha. So tall trees we are used to, but extremely tall, very strong, were these sāla trees. Sugriva goes there and says, Rama, my brother used to aim the arrow from his bow to pierce this tree, and the arrow used to come out piercing one tree. Of the 7 trees that you see, it used to pierce one tree. Rama now gets the hint. He understands that Sugriva is asking him to do the same act, a similar act to that of Vali, and to thereby showcase his prowess, his archery skills. Rama understands in a coronation, you will have to agree and respect the terms of your partner. He now listens to Sugriva say. Sugriva says, Rama, you just have to pierce one tree, that is enough. Ramo nirdaraye desham banenaikena chadrumam valinam nihitam manye drishtva ramasya vikramam. Rama now thinks it's high time that I prove my valor to Sugriva. He could have simply fought, what do you think of yourself? I am the son of Vasishtha. I interned under Vishwamitra. I have killed Tataka. I have killed Virada. I have killed Kabandha. I have killed Subahu. I have driven away Maricha, given Ahalyodharana. I have lifted the bow of Shiva, broken it, married Sita, met Agastya. He didn't say anything. Sugriva, are you mentioning these 7 trees, Shala trees? Sugriva nodded, yes. Then, Savisrishto balavata vanaha swarnav parishkritaha bhitva salam giriprastham sajabhumim viveshaha. With Rama, with his arrow, was able to pierce all the 7 trees. Remember, with one attempt, with one arrow, he was able to pierce every Shala tree. As it pierced the tree 1, it would go to tree 2, pierce the tree 2, go to tree 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 Shala trees pierced with one arrow. Imagine the force with which the arrow would have pierced those strong Shala trees. The Tamil poet Alvar says, Yelu Mamaram Uruvi Kirvulagam Yendru Isaikum. Now, the Tamil poet Kamban also gives a vivid description of this. It seems understand the poetic beauty here. While programming the arrow, Rama had to give the input statement. He had to say, O arrow, go and pierce the 7 Shala trees. 7 Shala trees. But, maybe Rama was a bit absent-minded. In the input statement, he didn't say 7 Shala trees. He said 7. So the arrow mistook that I have to go and hit anything and everything that is in a group of 7. So it first pierced the Shala trees which were 7 in number, continued its journey and started attacking and piercing everything which was 7. So the Sapta Matrikas, they were so worried. They said, we are 7 women. So they immediately found one passerby, a woman, and they said, we'll all become Ashtamatrikas. So they become 8, it seems. They are actually 7. Then the Saptarishis were worried. They said, so we won't be Saptarishis anymore, we will become Ashtarishis, and they called one more Rishi and said, join our bandwagon and become 8. So this was the process to which the entire universe was thrown, and he gives something which doesn't seem probable, but very, very poetic. The arrow went in search of everything which was 7, did its best to pierce or destroy everything which was 7, and came back to Rama's quiver because it couldn't find anything more which was 7 in number. So the Tamil poet Kamban says, Yelu velayum ulagu mel uyarndana yelum yelu mamaram uruvi kilvulagam yendru isaikum yelum udupukkuruvi பின்புடன் அடுத்து எந்த ஏழிலாமையான் மீண்டது அப்பிராகவன் பகழி ஏழு கண்ட பின் உருமால் ஒழிவது அன்று இன்னும். Vedanta Deshika describes Rama's valor of using one arrow to pierce all the 7 trees. Ati prutula bahuvitapi giri dharani vivara yuga padudaya vivrita chitra punkha vaichitrya. Kuresha, the great Acharya, says, see, just to prove what is the value of friendship, to bring that confidence in your friend who was a Vanara called Sugriva, hey Paramatma, in your Rama avataram, you even resorted to doing such petty acts of proving your valor. Dasasakha samabhavat tavayat kapindraha tadvidvisham kapim amarsha vasha jigam suho tvatsneha Viklavadhiyam tamimam kapindram Vistrambayan sapadi sāla girin avindhyaha. So, he says, just to prove the value of friendship, what all you did, Rama. Now, those 7 trees were pierced. So, Rama's valor is proven. This is where Sugriva doesn't stop. He now brings Rama on a casual walk near his Rishyamukha Parvatam, and at its foothills, he showcases Rama a fossil, a skeleton. The flesh, the blood, the organs, they are all dried and taken away. There is only left the bones, the skeleton of a huge buffalo. Rama asks, "What is this, Sugriva? Why have you brought me here?" Sugriva says, "It's a very interesting tale, Rama. There is this brother of Mayavi called as Dundu. He had once come and he summoned my valorous brother Vali for a duel. My brother Vali, who doesn't even leave one opportunity to fight, came with a prowess. He held the buffalo, which was Dundu, by his horns and fought with him fiercely, then slowly took him, swirled him and threw him away. And that body of Dundu came and fell here, Rama. You know what was found here? There was this ashrama of the great Matanga Rishi. The moment he saw that the huge body of Dundu has come, he understood that this act was performed by my brother Vali. He cursed, "If that wretched Vali comes here, he will meet death. He should not come here," said Matanga. "Shipata pada pascheme sambhagnascha surim tanum samandashramam purnam yojanam mamakam yadi." And that huge body, over a period of time, the animals in the forest, they all consumed its flesh, the blood was drained out, the organs were taken, and only you have this huge fossil left. Rama, this body was huge, was that of a buffalo. It has lost its blood, it has lost its flesh. Now it has become lighter than what it was before. I just want to check if you can move it and see. No, I know, I trust your Shakti, I trust your Veeryam. I just want to showcase my men. These Vanaras have so many doubts. I can't, they're incorrigible, Rama. So you just move and show. Now Rama thought to himself, see, just to fetch my beloved back, my beloved Sita back, I have to do so many things, but I have to do it patiently. So what Rama does is, your brother moved this, right? He comes and he uses his left foot, toe in it, and just lifts it up with immense force. The entire skeleton of Dundu flies away. Here Valmiki says, "Eva muktva tu Sugrivam santvayan Lakshmanagrajaha Raghavo Dundubhe kayam padangushtena leelaya." Padangushtena leelaya, pada, foot, angushtena, which is the toe, leelaya, just as a child would play. He lifted and it flew away. Now Vedanta Deshika puts this in his own style. Grida gatida kailasa koti vikata dundu vikankada kuta dura vikshepa daksha dakshinetara padangushta darachalana vishwasta sukridashaya. So this was taken. Now, while Valmiki suggests, which is the truth, that Rama was the one who pushed the skeleton miles away, the Tamil poet Kamban slightly differs. He says Lakshmana did this. Why this diversion? Why this change? There is a reason. What is that reason? Next episode. Dear Astika reader, I am happy to be authoring a 2-part book on the Ramayana in English. The first part is slated for release in the year 2024. The book aims to recreate and retell the Ramayana of Valmiki conforming to the ancient commentaries and other allied literature. To receive notifications of the book release, kindly register with www.deshikadaya.org/books. Namaskaram.